Very good.
All right. Meeting welcome to order on November 21st, 2024 at 6:30. I would please like everyone to silence their cell phones in the audience, and everyone's going to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. So before we approve the minutes from last meeting, I'm just going to run through I don't know if you guys saw the agenda, but I will tell you what properties are going to be in order. We're going to look at 7411 Old Erie Drive first, then 8575 Green Lakes Road, then 7204 Autumn Run Trail, and then 7199 Manlius Center Road. So we have 4 things on the agenda besides the approval of minutes. Did everyone get a chance to take a look at the minutes, read them over? We got a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll take it. Make a motion.
You second? All in favor? Aye. Anybody opposed?
No.
Any discussion? All right, minutes have been approved. So the first item on the agenda, second, is, the legal notice for tonight's agenda has been published to notify the general public of this meeting. May I have a motion to waive the reading of this publication?
Motion to waive the reading.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Anybody opposed? Okay, the motion passes. At this time, I request a motion to open the public hearing on the first item on the agenda for 7411 Old Erie Drive, Fayetteville, New York. I get a motion?
I'll make the motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so I believe we have Lisa Petrosi come on up and explain what you would like to do.
So I'm going to be adding an addition for my mother to live with me. She has Parkinson's disease and needs to be on the first floor. So we're adding on a little room and a bathroom and a closet. So she can be all on one level.
No kitchen, correct?
No,
Just the bathroom. Okay.
the closet.
All right, for your mom. You guys want to ask Lisa Petrosi some questions about the property? And you're going to be on the right-hand side, will be uniform from the left. All right, you guys see the windows? Yes, the house.
I can do that. I was gonna say, do you want me to pull it up? Here's, what do you wanna see? Here's the plans.
Yeah, the plans, please, first. I just want to make sure the right side, if you look, are going to be even with the left side too. Is it going to be lines are going to be the same? That was my question on the front of the house.
Right, I see that.
Is it going to the bump out? Is it going to be even?
It's going to be even. with the
Yes,
garage.
it's going to be even.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Hold on one moment. Anybody else have questions right now?
How about the survey map? Drawing and showing where
Don't I reference back to the plans that have it drawn on here for the addition being drawn on? So this, the addition is going, if you can see it right here.
So right here.
But I reference these for the scale of them in regards to the property lines.
So it's currently 30 feet from the front corner of the house to the side property line, according to the survey.
Correct.
And the addition is going to be how wide is it at this point?
The addition is 10'6".
So they need a variance of 1 foot 5 inches. Because they need the 20 and they're at 18.7, so they just need 1 foot, or they need 1 foot 5 inches to provide the yard. Is that what it is?
Yes, 1 foot 5 inches.
Can you pull up the neighborhood view? So when I went through the neighborhood, I did see the house, the first house turning in. That's kind of a little bit of a bump out as well. That first as you turn into the left. And it looks like the second house in may have had a little bit here too. But they want to put it here. Is there any privacy between you and the other house to your right?
There's a fence.
Okay.
It's a fence? Okay.
Yeah, they have a pool.
There's some questions? And it would match, same siding? Same as that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We hear from any of the neighbors?
Nothing came in.
Who is the owner? Lisa, are you the owner?
I'm the owner.
Yeah. All right. Claire, any questions?
On this diagram,
Yes,
it says the word bath on it.
yeah,
Isn't the upper two sections the bath? And the word, where the word bath is not the bath?
In the very front of the house is the walk-in closet. The bathroom.
Okay, so the word is,
I don't know why it.
is that reversed
not-
then? Is that the back of
looks
it
like
then?
this.
Or front?
I don't know if there's, like, there was a 3D rendering. Issue right here.
Do one there.
It's in the front.
Right.
That's the closet.
There it is.
It's just the way it's labeled.
Oh, it's just the way it's labeled.
Yeah.
It said the word bath, that's what confused me.
It says bath in the closet, but.
It just appears to be an error.
In the way it's made.
That's fine.
And so the actual sitting area is just the front part near the window? Right there?
Is that the sitting area or closet?
It's all closet / storage,
Oh,
you know, no storage.
So I think this, from what I'm gathering, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, the area is just basically the necessity area for you to live, and then you'll be joining the rest of the family for the sitting area and things like that.
Right.
That's the precedence of that. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
yes. I didn't know about that front part, if that was the sitting area. Okay.
No, it's the closet / storage.
Okay.
Okay.
That was my question.
Eric?
No.
Where?
You've already doing it. Down the front, the addition will be
Yeah.
the same. We'll be there a while.
Oh, really?
They're very detailed, thorough.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, my brother and sister had work done by them, they cut it, they do it 50 apartment houses.
Oh,
They do a
wow.
great job.
Okay, good. Well, that's good.
Okay,
Just don't have to be in the commercial.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. You may have a seat. So I close the public hearing.
Thank you. You wanna close the meeting?
Okay, so I get a motion to close the
I'll
public.
make the motion. Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, want to do a little more discussion before we go into the criteria questions? Guys? More discussion, you like the alignment?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna mention the house.
It'll match,
yeah, roof line will be the same.
no kitchen. Not on the way that this neighborhood is on a hill, it doesn't.
No.
No.
The other house isn't very
Nobody back.
uniform.
We know, just on the railroad.
And it's right up the hill, it's very
Yeah.
nestled into the hill.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go through the 5 criteria questions. So the board can determine whether the variance requested is in balance with or detriment to health, safety, and welfare of the community. First is the benefit sought by the applicant can be achieved by a feasible alternative to the variance.
In this case, I'd say.
No, if it's the side, it would look more uniform on the right, right? But is it feasible? Could it go on the left?
Well, I mean, you could do it back, you could do it at 8.5 feet and not need the variance, but for what they're looking to do, it gives them an extra 4.5 space, so
Yeah.
I don't see it being a problem.
Okay.
It's not a big variance.
No, okay, so it's a no. Whether undesirable change could be producing character in the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties?
No.
No. Okay. 'Cause it looks like other properties are very similar. Whether the request variance is substantial? 1 foot 5 inches?
No.
Okay. Would the variance have an adverse impact on the physical or environmental conditions of the neighborhood?
No.
No. All right, so the ZBA, after taking into consideration, did I forget one? I'm sorry. Whether the alleged difficulty, thank you, sir. Whether the alleged difficulty was self-created?
Yes.
Yes.
Can't not ask that.
I know, that's pretty, I think it's always yes. Yeah. Yeah. ZBA, after taking into consideration the above 5 factors, finds that the benefit to the applicant does outweigh the detriment to the neighborhood or community. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there is an agreement, there is no significant impact on the environment, therefore I propose type 2 action on seeker and no further review is required. Based on our discussions, can someone make a motion or to grant or deny an area variance for this applicant?
Madam Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve a variance for Lisa, is it Petrovsky? 7411 Old Erie View Drive, Fayetteville, New York, tax map ID 088.02-16.0. They're requesting a 1 foot 5 inch side yard setback variance for the construction of a addition. A 10 foot by 28 foot addition. I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Anybody opposed? Okay, motion granted.
Thank
So
you.
Tom will connect with you for the building.
Okay, great, thank you.
And sorry again for being a couple of minutes.
You're fine. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so next we have Barry Nevelopowitz. At 85 did I say that correctly? You know, 8575 Green Lakes Road. Can I get a motion to open the public hearing?
Make a motion, I'm sorry.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? All right.
Is it Nilipowitz?
No, Pellets.
We should have known from last Wednesday.
The variance, my understanding is, for the deck situation that we had. We had a new survey submitted and, the deck, we're looking for 3 feet added, but I understand the write-up says 13 feet.
Yes.
Yes.
How do I share this? So this is what. I think everybody, this is the property line. This was 27.7. I did 26.8. It was originally 27.7 setback from road. And then you had 5 feet over, 6 feet back from right here, which totaled $27. Oh, 27, okay, so I apologize, so I'm looking at this. This from here, from the red right here to the deck is 27 feet, because you have This is saying 26.8 based on your new survey. So if you added that and then add the 6 feet that pushes it back, it would be a lesser variance.
Correct.
Well, different.
You have that newer survey?
Yeah, that's the one we're looking at right here.
What
No.
would that reduce the variance by?
8 feet.
8 feet.
So looking at, he needs 8 feet?
Oh.
3.
It
Well,
reduces-
that's 32 feet.
What-
From here, this says 26, and if you add the 6 feet that was proposed from the house moving further back, it'd be 32, and he has a 40-foot front yard setback, 8 feet. And that gives him 8 inches plus minus, well, you can have 8 inches.
Yeah, okay.
I went from 26, adding on the 6 to 32, which would be 8 feet.
So he doesn't need 13, he needs 8 feet.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it,
That's good,
Yeah.
better.
putting it where we discussed last time.
I'm sorry?
I'm,
No, I'm just clarifying that the numbers, they make sense. Yeah.
the original, so 33 plus, the original survey shows 54 feet though, and the new survey shows 59.
Okay,
So this survey in which we had originally, this survey dated September 15th, 2000, shows 54. The new survey shows 33 plus
where's the new survey?
6, right here. Oh, so you're not seeing that, I'm sorry.
So we have this one, and that's the 2000 one.
This is the new survey right
Okay.
here. And so that number right there is 33. And then,
Survey was submitted after the packets were handed out.
Okay.
and this is 20, if you can see here, I'm seeing 26. This line, I don't know if you guys can see my hand, but I'm assuming this line is from here to the front of the house, which shows 26, so there's a discrepancy with the two surveys. But I believe you had the same surveyor do it.
Yes.
So we're gonna go with the new survey?
Most recent, but.
Yeah, the most recent survey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
I believe the 26.
Legal?
Legal?
What's the protocol of that?
No, we'll use the most recent survey.
Okay,
Yeah, and they use different bearings and points, it's not a perfect science, so we like to do this.
So we'll go with the most recent survey. So if the old survey, we would have required the 13, the new
Yeah,
survey, we
yeah,
did.
so I was like, we went
did go
through this with the math, and I was like, we're on, so when you came, I was like, there's,
Something going on there.
yeah, but that makes
Okay.
sense, so it is correct, he is correct with the revised survey that it would be, if we subtracted the 8 inches and did 26 plus the 6 feet that was shown on the construction documents coming out from the corner of the house, it would be an 8-foot variance.
That makes more sense. Thank you for clarifying.
We appreciate it. Okay, so you would like to do,
We're looking to finish our deck.
okay,
And see where the hand is, I think, the square portion of the deck back there, the 12, the camp, the shaded laser.
We're putting one in our budget for next year.
I almost
Won't help
brought
you right-
it.
won't help you right now, but-
I almost brought one.
give the town some.
Yeah, right there.
That is the proposed addition to the deck. Because that addition has sliding glass doors and you can't get out unless we build the rest of that deck.
Right, yeah.
maybe you had a question.
No, just the only thing I would point out is, I know that I don't know if you're still trying to get that garage
Yes.
And I would only say that I don't know this, but, you know, when you look at the garage, if putting the deck on exacerbates the self-created hardship. You know, if it weren't there, would the garage be able to go back further? But now you're, you know, adding this on and is that going to exacerbate the self-created hardship? I put that out there, but that's just a question and that's gonna come up later.
We're just voting on the deck tonight.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is the wraparound deck you were talking about last time, right?
And he's got sliding glass doors already put in.
Yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying, it becomes,
Yeah,
this is well, I can't put it back further because I put on a deck and I could just put on the deck for the variance, right? So it's a,
With a,
Chicken
with
and
a,
egg.
with a variance to.
right,
So there's no wiggle room once you put the deck on. There's no, you can't relocate the stars.
Say that again?
Once the deck's there, there's really no other alternative to where you can put the garage.
Right.
Right? You obviously have to do this to bring the deck compliant.
if he wants
If
the
you
deck,
finish
but,
it.
but if the deck was not there, would there be other alternatives for the garage, is what I'm saying. I don't know the answer to that, and I'm not suggesting that I'm gonna answer it.
No,
And based on the way the land slopes down.
just gonna say, based on what we discussed with the pitch of the property last time, I don't know if there is another alternative.
So, are you still planning on the garage?
Yes.
Okay,
No.
do you have any questions regarding just the deck and keeping that in mind?
I think we addressed it.
Two separate things.
Keep them distinct.
Just saying, when it comes up, then it's gonna be like, well, that's in the right, that's all I'm saying, and it just happened, so that issue itself.
I think the last time the question came up about the wraparound deck. If you didn't have it wrapping around and only was in the back, then you could put the garage up next to the deck.
Not really,
No,
not
no.
based on the
No,
land,
agree.
because the land drops down like 4 feet when you go out
So I guess we'll
20 or 30 feet.
Okay.
We'll look at that when we come.
That we had discussed with the finishing of the deck that they already had the doors in place, so
And
the way you get to have sliding doors that open the night, that doesn't make sense either. But Jamie is right in the fact that it does exacerbate the garage issue, but I say we address this and then we'll.
right, but I wanted to point it out, because I wouldn't want there to be a surprise, that, about that, kind of finding, right?
Right.
We're trying to look at the whole picture.
Okay,
So it's not before us until we get the further information.
yeah.
Well, we
Okay,
have the right to refuse the garage
Well,
if it's brought
it,
in a different vote.
it's gonna be a different thing, and it's gonna be a whole, go through the criteria of that, right? And we're gonna get more information, so that's a different application.
yeah, but this is just the deck. All right, any other questions regarding the deck?
Sliding glass doors are, did you point to where those are right now?
right where the cursor, no, where.
There.
Yeah, right there.
Where that next,
So that red
Yes.
line is,
right there.
sliding glass doors are already there.
Yeah, I mean, the structure is in place.
On Mr. Nelopolowitz's behalf, the plans show the addition, they show per future deck. And I wasn't really focusing on that, but they were on the plans, they just weren't detailed in the plans, it said future deck, so once I got there, it made sense unless he was gonna do like a Cinderella gate, if you know, if that
Yeah,
makes sense,
yeah.
if you guys have seen those, they do
I
that
don't
one.
know what that
But-
is,
That would be.
I think
It's
it's
not.
Yeah, on the original.
That's
Cinderella.
Wrong fairy tale.
Okay. All right, any other questions? All right,
We knew it wasn't the one.
thank you very much. Can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
Make a motion.
All right, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right, group discussion before we go to the criteria questions. Group discussion? I mean, the sliding glass doors are there. It would make sense to have them get a deck there or stairs, what would be an alternative? Yeah, platform stairs,
It's farther back from the house.
okay?
Sliding glass doors were put on the back of the house, below where it says deck. I think it says deck.
Yeah.
You said they belong back there?
No, I said that, they're installed
On the side?
on the side as opposed to the back where the deck is also.
There were there now.
Eric,
That's fine.
I think the 8 versus the 13 is better.
Yeah.
I think that's not as much significant. It is more of an improvement. And with that, we asked them for a new survey, so we're gonna go off the most recent. Anything else?
You're looking to get that done before the snow? Obviously, yeah.
What, tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Depends on your elevation.
So what this guy said this weekend, this
Yeah.
week.
And you're gonna do, you're gonna do it, or you're gonna hire?
Contractor.
Contractor.
There.
I figured you would be building it, right? Yeah.
And then, when do you, plan to move forward on the garage?
As soon as possible.
Okay.
I want to get this set, and I would love it at the garage before.
For the snow.
Okay,
My motorcycle wants it one night.
all right, I'm gonna go through the 5 criteria questions. The board concerned whether variance requested is a matter for a detriment of the health and safety of the community. The 8 feet, is it benefit or whether benefit sought by the applicant can be achieved by a feasible alternative to the variance?
Okay, so where the doors are?
No. Where
Doors
the
are
sliding
there,
glass
sorry.
doors are? I mean, I wouldn't, like Warren said, maybe the back of the doors are already there. I don't see the deck being put any other place besides where it's
No.
at.
And it would be a logical, I mean, you could, but to put like stringers and split steps, that seems so.
Yeah,
that.
and then it's just a field next to it.
Yep.
Like the willows, so. Whether undesirable change can be produced in character of the neighborhood or detriment to nearby properties. When you look at the properties,
No,
you're looking
Not
at,
for the deck,
not from the deck,
not for the deck.
okay, Eric? No, okay,
Yeah.
whether, yeah, no, is that no? Whether the request variance is substantial,
No.
No.
no. Okay, whether the variance has an adverse impact on the physical or environmental conditions of the neighborhood, no.
Yes.
You didn't want me to say the question. Whether the alleged difficulty was self-created,
Yes.
yes. Okay, so this agreement, that there is no significant impact, wait a minute, sorry, let me go back. I'm going out of order again. The ZBA, after taking into consideration the above 5 factors, finds the benefits the applicant does outweigh the detriment to the neighborhood or community. There is an agreement that there is no significant impact on the environment, therefore I propose a type 2 action on seeker and no further review is required. Based on our discussions, would someone make a motion to grant or deny an area variance for this applicant?
Make a motion to grant a front yard setback variance of 8 feet to vary the following. No help at 8575 Green Lakes Road, Fayetteville, New York, tax map 082 decimal 1-02-14-1. This variance is being granted for the construction of a 5-foot by 11-foot deck.
Second,
I will second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, motion carries. Thank you very much.
Can I tell them to go ahead with it?
Just give me time.
You're gonna stop over there, you gotta stop like
I'm not
All I
coached.
saw was the thumb.
Yeah.
You got a thumb. Okay, so now now we're gonna call up.
You guys have a good night. We'll see you again soon.
Yes, we'll see you again soon. Nice to meet you. Michelle. Michelle, nice to meet you. All right, so now we're gonna discuss property 7204 Autumn Run Trail. We are going to, I'm assuming Brenda Scanlon, and I should, I would like to, motion to open a public hearing.
I'll make a motion.
Wait a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right, tell us what you would like to do.
Okay, just, off the side of the house where the kitchen and the living room currently are, we just wanna just pump out 9 feet.
Okay.
Just to add extra living space to the kitchen and the living room for the dining room table.
It's actually gonna have a dining room table, not storage.
No.
Okay.
dining table, yeah.
Survey, so you're just doing a bump out.
Yep.
So you need, a 5.5 feet variance, for the side yard, for the bump out,
Yeah,
okay? It's gonna match the rest of the house, the siding's same, roof
Yep.
pitch gonna be the same. Can we look, can you pull up this, neighborhood view, Tom? I wanna see other houses. Yes, I provided it today. So the bump out would be. That's the side.
No, the 500 feet is so much better than that, so
Yeah, so that would be true, like for 5.5 feet, you'd have enough clearance to go around to that side.
yeah, because there's like a 15 foot, so like one corner is 5.05 feet, and then that's in the front corner, the back corner is even less, it's like 3.29 instead of the
That
15.
whole development, they're all pie shaped.
Yeah.
all the homes are never square.
No, the survey, I mean, just the way it is, yeah, so like from the
Like
front
rock,
corner, yeah, so from the front corner, instead of 15 feet, it'll be 9.95 feet, and then the back corner, instead of 15 feet to the property edge, will be 11.71 feet approximately.
We always ask that question about like the side clearance, just, God forbid, they have to get fire equipment
no.
around the home. We
There's
always
actually
ask
access on the, I'm sorry, on the right side. there's a
Two.
gate that opens up.
Right, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Where the wood pile is.
That's on the right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but it's a garage there, so it's not really. The only time.
Okay, you have any questions?
The tree is coming down, obviously.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate cutting down trees, but yeah.
And no notice from the neighbors?
Nope.
I didn't see any.
What's the timeline? What are you guys expecting to?
Well, as soon as we can get it done, now it's getting to be winter time, we gotta get the tree cut down, so however that happens, and then, I don't know if they work in the winter time, I don't know, I have to contact, you know, as long as, you know, we're. Sorry, that's why.
Did you wanna read that?
Yeah, so I did receive an email. It just states, hello, we received a letter regarding a neighbor's application for a variance at 7204 Autumn Run Trail. We take no issue, fully support their project and hope it works out well for them. Thanks, Michelle and Joel Corsi at 7283 Rumare Road.
Is it on this?
That's, no, it's way
It's in
down.
Yeah, they're
I
behind.
was gonna say that, yeah, they're,
There's a
I
behind.
was gonna say
They're
they're
behind,
Yeah.
okay.
I met your neighbor that looking at the front of your house to the left.
Oh,
Where
okay,
the corner is. I met your neighbor.
oh, okay.
No objections?
Well, she wondered what I was doing, looking at the property.
Oh,
Came out to ask me what I was doing.
that's a good neighbor.
Well, you are suspicious.
I told her who I was and what I was doing there. She's like, okay.
Oh,
And then
okay.
she was cold. She told me that she did not have an issue.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay.
I'll have to thank her.
Do we have any other questions?
Christmas cookies.
We take Christmas cookies.
No, no, it's against policy.
And I do go to $75, that's all.
Okay, is there gonna be heat, there'll be heat to the room and everything?
I was gonna say, I forgot my baker cake instead of cooking.
No mention of dinosaur radio.
All right.
So what is going in this? This is just gonna be,
Like, let's sit dining, I wanna have a dining room table, so it's just extra living space out the kitchen and the living room.
okay, so no kitchen stuff.
No, the kitchen's already there, just to have a dining room table, the family's getting bigger and it'd be nice to have.
Not
it
that
bigger.
family? No.
Yeah. Instead of having a fold-up table somewhere.
Her table just doesn't do it.
No.
Okay. All right,
Where will the back of this be in relation to where your fence is? How far back does that go?
Oh, it's just going on the, yeah, just on that first little part, the first little, see how it,
I'm sorry, I thought it was gonna show your fence on the survey.
go to
the
the
survey,
minute.
but if you go back to the survey, I can show you where it was, if you go back to the survey. Okay, that, where it goes in is not going, there. Just that part where it shows 9 feet right there, that little rectangle, that's all it's going right there. Yep, that's it. It's not
And then
going
you're-
to there, the house or anything.
And then your fence is how far off from the rear of your, from right here, how far off is your fence this way?
Oh, it's, off to the side, it goes out, so,
It's the fence that splits the property.
Okay.
How
Yeah,
far,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
how far does that fence come forward to where you want to put the back of the, where the back of the addition would be?
it's like to the back, right to the back edge of the house, so it's a big gap there. So if you bring up the picture again, you can probably see the fence, but see the back corner of the house where it's. The neighbor, there, so the fence is in the
Okay,
back
now I
part,
see, now I see the fence.
Oh,
yeah, so then,
so it's pretty uniform.
To the back of the house.
it's just gonna be on, it's gonna be on the side, there's a little
Right.
bump out there, yeah.
Okay,
It'll pretty much look like the other side, yeah, the garage is wider, so it's just gonna look the same, probably from aerial view.
okay.
And that tree has to come down for them to do it.
Oh, yeah, it's right next to the house.
It's even in that picture.
Well, not the
No,
birch tree, there's
no,
a tree
there's one
behind
that's
it.
behind
There's one that's.
There's like, there's like some kind of cedar type tree or something behind it, not the birch, no, the birch isn't going anywhere.
Okay. Say it was
Okay,
the forward.
all right. Do we have any other questions? All right, thank you very much. Can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
Motion to close public hearing.
Warren, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, let's do a discussion.
No, it's not.
Okay. Any discussions with this property? I think the uniformity between the two, it's just a bump out.
Yeah.
Is it, we can go through our five.
Did we ask if it's gonna be the same?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty uniform with the fence line is, I think that. Okay. Anything to discuss? Before I go into my questions?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. I will ask 5 criteria questions of the board to determine whether the variance requested is in balance with or in detriment to health, safety, and welfare of the community. First question, whether the benefits to the applicant can be achieved by some other means, or is there another way to achieve what you'd like to do? I mixed it up for you.
Wait a second.
No? Claire? No? Okay. Whether undesirable change would be produced in character of the neighborhood or detriment to nearby properties?
No.
No? I think it's pretty, if you look at the other houses around. Pretty uniform. Warren?
Yeah.
Yes? You're saying yes to that question? Or no to the question?
It's,
It's okay, it's a good thing.
I said it's okay.
Okay.
That's right, over there, Warren.
Whether the variance is substantial. I mean, you're looking at
No.
5 feet, 5 inches.
See, who knew zoning could be so fun?
Oh.
We welcome it.
Going to village.
So we're gonna say no to that for the 5 feet, 5 inches? Correct. Would the variance have an adverse impact on the physical or environmental, conditions of the neighborhood?
No.
whether the alleged difficulty was self-created.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, there's an agreement that there's no significant impact. Mess it up again? I totally did. Okay, the ZBA has, after taking into consideration the above 5 factors, finds the benefit to the outcome does outweigh the detriment to the neighborhood or community. There's an agreement that there's no significant impact on the environment, therefore I propose a type 2 action on seeker and no further review is required. Based on our discussions, would someone make a motion to grant or deny an area variance for this applicant?
I'll make a motion.
In a second?
Oh. No, you gotta make it.
Oh, you're gonna make the motion first?
I'll make a motion, that zoning board grant an area variance to Brenda L. Scanlon. Property located at 7204 Autumn Run Trail, East Syracuse, New York, 13057. Tax map ID 076.-05-07.0. For the, excuse me, construction of a 9 by 24.3 foot addition. Variance of 5.5 feet to provide relief from the required 15-foot yard setback.
Just clarifying there that it's side yard setback.
Side yard setback.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion granted. Tom will get connected with you about it, and you're all set. We are good to go.
Hopefully they'll have it ready to fit in your Thanksgiving table.
Yeah, we're just Thursday. All right, so now we're on to.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you, you too. Stay safe and hopefully you won't be too bad. All right, let me go back. All right, Sean House, I presume, at 7199 Manlius Center Road. Should that be you? All right, I'm gonna come on up. I'm gonna get a motion to open the public hearing.
It would be funny if you said.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? All right, Mr. House, what would you like to do?
I'm salary career contractor for Mr. House.
Oh,
He can't care, he's a sheriff, he's working late tonight, so I'm here for the app.
Okay, what is your name?
Sam? our-
Sal. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're just looking to put this garage on to put his classic cars into there and his boat. And it's hard for him to get in and out of his front of his home on, I believe it's Manlius Center Road. It's really busy for him to get in and out. We're just holding for the garage, a size of 24 by 26 on the side of Sunset. I believe we're off, don't hold me to the numbers, plus or minus, I think we're around 16 to 18 feet off the roadside to put this. Talk to Tom about the driveway cut in there, did we get that approved?
Everything, yes. Do you guys want to see the driveway specs
Yes.
Yes.
Rob looked at?
Let's do that.
Hey,
This is, these are the amendments from last month.
this is gonna be,
It's been revised.
Um,
Okay, good. I just wanted to let you know.
yeah, it was more.
We got the middle of the road.
Locations. All right, let's see, driveway size.
there was a couple of them there. Is it all in one? Here it is.
I did send that over.
This
I
is,
know, I saw that.
Yeah, I did send that over.
this was Rob Cushing's main concern,
Okay,
that the driveway, that the road and where he would be driving up would get ruined. So they provided us with a existing paving detail. This is, I believe, stock from a New York State requirement, DOT requirement for paving. Or so they won't destroy the edge of the road.
so it's required needed, so it won't destroy the road.
Yes.
Okay,
I did see this.
thank you for that.
And he was okay with all of it. The only, and this was Rob's concern, and he just brought it up after the years of his experience. But it looks like it's been addressed that the driveway would be too close to the house, but it does show 7 feet in between. Not that he could stop them, but after all the years that he has as a highway superintendent, he brought that up as a concern. but there is a separation between the house. His was more for
What was the concern?
drainage,
Okay,
That it wasn't right up to the house.
that there would be an issue with water
Yeah.
and things of that
Cooling.
nature, yeah.
okay, but there's 7 feet between?
There's,
Very good an opening already, but in there.
Yeah, it's been there for a while, so I didn't cut it in, homeowner was there back when, I don't know how long he's been there, so.
Okay. That's where the cutting came.
You said there's a big tree, Warren?
There's a big tree, but it's not,
That's back and a little further. It's right there, yes, you're right.
it's not, and
It's not affected with anything.
No.
It doesn't affect it enough. That tree's over further.
Tom,
yeah, it's further,
Yeah.
which one?
the one with the this one right here.
The color or the
I
gray?
can calculate that,
The one is you right here.
there's a 7 feet and the trees.
The one that shows a 12
I see
foot
it about-
setback.
Who wants to be right here?
the tree is right below where that cursor is.
Well, no, I should move it.
There, back a little bit, if you put that cursor back a little bit, you go back, come down.
There you go.
Stop. Show them where the tree is, if you go up, right up.
Right there, that's
Right,
where the
right about that.
So the reason why there's two surveys is it was originally proposed as that, and
No.
when I went there for the site inspection with Rob, we thought there was a difference between the proposed location on the ground and what was reflected on the survey. So that's when.
That's when I got a new survey done.
Yes, and that showed a more true, the previous survey showed a much larger driveway.
Yes.
Do you guys wanna see the previous?
Yeah, let's see it.
Submittal?
We want the whole picture.
Front driveway?
Very small.
Well, driveway in the essence that it is 36 feet from the house, so he would be coming in right here and having to drive
All the way through. the block.
36 feet through there.
And then that would affect the tree.
Whereas the
Newer one?
new survey shows I mean, it doesn't seem like that much, it shows 32 feet
Versus the 36.
versus well, no, this is actually 36 from the deck. And this is 32 from the house, so if that makes sense.
Okay. Just probably get closer to the house.
Yeah. I'd say at least 16 feet closer, I mean, that deck's probably
Yeah.
10 feet, yeah, at least, so.
Is it gonna match the house and everything? the
It's
same?
gonna have vinyl siding, I think they want me to, put vinyl siding on the house,
Okay,
at a later time, while permitting, maybe we can get it done at the same time, but we're not sure.
okay.
But we're trying to focus right now on the garage.
Can that be a condition?
It could be.
Okay.
There's can you look at the street view? So remember, this is another one of those where it's 2 front yards.
You guys hear that?
Yes.
Two front yards.
Yes, there's a front yard on Sunset and one on North Narrows.
Correct.
If it was just a backyard, the variance would be different.
Well, you're not gonna be able to get in, it's just.
It's a double lot.
That's
Yeah,
true,
back
yeah,
there.
you're right.
There's, that's it.
Can you go down the road, Tom?
The Manlius Center or Sunset?
Where, Sunset, where the actual garage is going? But that's old though, because some of those shrubs are gone.
Right. It's got a section.
Where's
Yeah.
the
Where there was
picture?
a picture where the shrubs are gone.
Yeah, right here.
Where the shrubs are gone, is probably where we start from.
Right.
Okay,
Is that,
Behind
is
it,
that,
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Tom, where you just set up, that had. Yeah, that looks like.
is that the driveway then, coming in?
I don't want Carrie. to-
That's where the driveway is gonna go,
I can already
south.
tell.
Yes. The driveway's gonna start here, so about 7 feet, right off the house side, and we're coming and swoop it around.
so it's gonna go behind the shrubs that are there now?
Correct. So the shrub is really blocking everything, so nobody can
And
really see.
To your knowledge, does he intend to maintain those shrubs?
Pardon me?
Does he intend to maintain those shrubs?
No, that shrub's staying, you know.
So he's gonna maintain them though, he's gonna
They're
keep
gonna
them up?
They're staying. abstain.
And we could put a condition on this to make sure the shrubs, because the privacy would be good, and I think,
It is other people's front yard, you have to
Right.
remember.
Right, the house
The house across the
the
street has a garage, as I recall, that has a driveway. In other words, the house faces Manlius Center Road, and yeah. It's this one, image made two, this one here.
That one also has a two front yards.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
He's got a driveway, the guy across the street has a driveway that goes to the garage. So, what did you say he's gonna put in this garage?
He's putting a couple classic cars, he's got a Mustang and he's putting a boat.
So he's gonna have to back out, how would he turn around?
Oh, no, we're gonna have it wide enough to turn around. He's got 20, he's gonna have about 26 feet, he can back up and angle it and then just like come back out.
It's the small enough boat that he can almost empty on pitches and push back in.
That's what he does right now, he's pushing it by hand.
What, a 17 or 18 foot boat?
Right. No,
how much, Sal, how many feet do you need to have that opening to be
Yeah.
for the driveway to go?
For the driveway right now, we got, I think that cut right there, don't hold me to it, I think the measurement I got was 12 to 14 feet tops.
Is that gonna get wider?
Not by me.
So we
Monty
can put
do
a
like
condition
that.
on that it can be
So
any
that
more
it's in there.
Okay.
bigger than 15 feet.
That's what I was thinking. No more than 15 feet.
I'm wondering, there's also a shed in the back of that yard.
Is there?
Yeah, is he intending to keep that shed there?
Warren, was that a new one that's like right here?
No, it's further back, I believe
Cause there's a garden there.
There's a garden there, I know there's a garden.
and then there's a shed in back of that.
Yeah, cause that's where I kind of referenced that when I went there, I saw the garden. And I thought I saw like a platform or
There's a
something.
that was a platform they used for the front porch that you told him it wasn't right, and then we fixed the front porch. So he just put that out there for right now, he might just use it on the ground for,
Okay.
it's removable.
There's a shed right in back of this garden, I have a picture.
It's on image made two as well.
Yeah, here.
There is. We must have did that. Oh, okay.
I didn't pay attention to seeing the shed.
I know.
So what's, so I guess.
There's some wrong with
Shed.
that.
No, I'm just wondering if that shed was going to be taken down.
I believe not at this point.
So it's for, you think it's for like lawn equipment?
I think so.
This one right here.
Yeah, and that's far enough back that that's not a negative effect.
All right,
And it's not of the size that needs a variance, Tom?
I haven't noticed the shed and it's not on any of the surveys. When I was there, I was more looking at the road and then I looked where it was, but
It looks like a small shed.
yeah.
I don't think it's no more than 12 by 10, if that.
I mean, 8 by 8,
Maybe.
right.
I mean, you only could put, what you put in there, a couple of homes or something.
10 by 10.
Hey,
10.
Under 101?
It is.
144.
144.
Is it 144 out there?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it's 144. 44, you don't need.
144.
Don't need to worry.
okay,
You can put wherever in your area you want.
good call.
That's fine.
He has a double lot. Do you know why he's not building the driveway back farther in the property and just having to come out of the spot?
He's got young kids, you wanna have put some kind of play area right there, close to them, so they're not near the roads. That's his concern too. He wanted to put a basketball hoop there and lacrosse, goalie thing there.
It's fast car.
He's got enough to play there, so. But he wants to keep them all there. That's the whole reason why he wants to keep that, enclosed behind that. He don't want to disturb the shrub right there. I don't know what you call those flowers. The bush.
Boxwoods.
Yes.
It's that works, right? Some type of greenery.
I wouldn't get rid of them if it was me, but.
Any other questions for Sal? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll make that motion. Second.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? All right, let's do discussion before we go into the secret question, or the criteria questions. I think, I mean, looking at the house across the street, they have the shrub. I think a condition of having the shrubs stay and maintained, and also the driveway opening being no more than 15 feet. Would be good conditions that I would put on.
I agree with both of those, I guess.
Yeah, the shrub hedge stays.
Yeah.
Sure. Hopefully then.
And I also, if something were to happen to them, I think it would be replaced, so I think maintaining a shrub line,
Maintain,
does that sound good?
yeah, so it doesn't go away.
Can we, I always say this, can we specify height? I think height's more, however you guys want to clarify, yes.
I don't actually have height, if you guys wanna know what that is,
What is
7
it?
feet off the floor, off the grass line.
Oh, the
At least
shrub
7
line?
feet?
I think,
Not all of it, but
I
thereabouts.
think when we get into it and we had that one pool where I was concerned that they would put in the little ones and then, remember the house, they were here and the house was up here
Yeah, that
and we
was-
were like, you need something substantial.
On Clark Hill.
Yeah, and you guys, and I forgot what you specified, but you did actually specify.
But then I also think that if something were a boxwood, they're mature, they've been there for a while. So if you have to replace it and it dies, I mean, it might be a bit smaller, you'd have to probably get smaller for it to grow. So I think that condition may be a little fuzzy in my, I wouldn't
Okay,
want that, just because when you replace something, you may replace it
No, it's.
small.
Yeah, no, I understand.
You want something affordable. You don't wanna have to spend $2,000 to replace a shrub that died.
Let's say to, maintain a shrub line that completely screens the, garage of the similar nature as the existing box. So that's being continuous and solid screening, is what it is.
Mhm.
Okay, did you get that?
I did not, because I was gonna ask you to repeat again, could you
Very
tell me
well
the way I was
said.
staring?
How would someone else box?
Continuous and solid
It's a
screening.
similar, yeah, to.
And if you want to replace them with a more native
Rose
plant.
bushes.
But I also, with Sal said, if he has young kids, he does want it screened, so you have that privacy too, it goes on both ways, so. I
if
mean,
he puts a fence there, would that constitute as enough of a barrier? If he put a 6-foot stockade
I
fence?
think that, under this condition, he would have to return for, for.
Exchange.
Yeah,
Could we,
but
well, I just wanna be as
now,
clear, okay,
I think it's getting too far into the
Okay.
weeds. On that one, you know, if, right now, if we say it has to be the natural barrier similar to the boxwoods,
that works for me. Natural means not
Yep.
fence.
and in a continuous screening.
Good definition.
And uniform height
uniform height,
of 7 feet.
Thank you for that.
do we wanna put a height on it though, because if they need to replace them and they're not 7 feet,
No.
yes. That's fine, that's the only thing I'm worried about. So if they have to replace something, so say if a disease hits the boxwood, they need to replace it with a boxwood, to get a mature height 7-foot boxwood could be a couple $1,000. Where if you just get one that's 3 feet and in 2 years, it'll grow to be 7 feet. I don't know. that's just-
Hopefully it'll live, because it looks good right now, it's uniform, and
Yeah.
it'll block the view of the garage. And how tall is that garage gonna be? To the
If
peak?
you could put into that with the intent that it blocked the view of the garage.
So I have a natural barrier similar to existing boxwood needs to be maintained for continuous screening.
It looks like 15 feet.
That works.
Yeah.
See, you guys done it, I got it, I got it.
Yeah, I think it's good.
It's not boxwood.
Was that
It's not 17.
Hedgerow.
It's under 17.
Under 17, okay.
That I do know. I think when we did it, it was 8 plus, yeah, I think it was about 15. I think that was intentional for the
But the other condition is that the cut, the driveway cut will be no greater than 15 feet. So we'll do the criteria.
Yep, all right, so we're gonna go through the criteria. Okay. All right, so I will ask you 5 criteria questions so the board can determine whether the variance request is a balance with or in detriment to health, safety, and welfare of the community. First question is whether benefits sought by applicant can be achieved by a feasible alternative to the variance.
For the back.
Yes.
Yes,
There's other spots in the area.
yes. It would be in the middle of the yard, because then you have a problem on the side yard setback, right? Start-
Yeah.
Yeah, once you just about this Yeah.
So feasible now, but yes.
No, but yes,
That doesn't answer the question appropriately.
It's not feasible.
yes.
Correct. I would go a little clearer to say yes, it's the answer.
Whether undesirable change would be produced in care for the neighborhood or detriment to nearby properties.
No.
Not if they
Not as
keep
explained.
The shrub line.
if they do the conditions.
Do we want the,
Not
care
as
about that?
explained thusly.
Do we want the condition of 15 feet, no wider than 15 feet?
Yeah, that's it.
I already have that in there.
Whether the request variance is substantial?
No.
No. Be 12 feet and needing a variance of 18 feet to provide, so it's less than,
Yes.
yes,
I think it is.
it is,
Because of the,
because it's more than 50, more than 15
then I will
feet.
change my answer to yes.
Whether the variance,
16, 18 feet. From the road to the thing is about 18 feet.
No, I understand.
whether the variance is an adverse impact on physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood.
No.
No.
Whether the alleged difficulty was self-created.
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
The ZBA, after taking into consideration the above 5 factors, finds the benefit to the applicant. The application does outweigh the detriment to the neighborhood or community. There's an agreement, there's no significant impact on the environment, therefore I propose a type 2 action on seeker and no further review is required. Based on our discussions, would someone make a motion to grant or deny an area variance for this applicant?
Madam Chairwoman, I would like to make a motion to grant a front yard setback variance of 18 feet to Sean House at 7199 Manlius and the Road, East Syracuse, New York, 2057, tax map 066.03-11.0. This variance is being granted for the construction of a 24-foot by 26-foot detached garage with conditions to include no wider than a 15-foot entrance and that the current shrubbery be maintained as is.
Second that.
With the further language, I think it was that.
With that further language as written by the town clerk.
I second the motion.
And we agreed that it would, you said it would have siding on it that's similar to the color of the house?
Say it again?
The siding that would be similar to the color of the house?
Yes.
What color would the roof be?
Roof's gonna be, actually it'll be metal,
What color?
probably black.
Black? Can we make that a condition?
Would the roof to be the same color as the color of the home?
Pretty much.
Right.
It's they got shingles on it now.
Yeah,
They have a black.
so with a black roof? Black metal roof?
Yeah.
Okay,
You just want the roof as the condition?
I'm sorry?
You just want the
To
Roof
match,
of the
as
garage.
black?
Yeah,
or do you want it to be stated to match the appearance of the home?
That includes the siding then too, because he said, I don't want like
Down the
a black
road,
siding.
We're totally gonna see the roof.
If they pick a color on the side, is there a different color you guys want? You don't want.
Well, we don't see the, we wouldn't see
we
the
wouldn't
garage.
see this, we wouldn't see the garage, but usually try to match with the houses, but a roof, you know, somebody
We don't want
might,
blue.
they don't want a red roof, you know,
Understandable,
yeah.
understandable.
So with the condition that the roof is black
Concur.
or
Rated
still
black.
matches the,
Closely matches the roof on the house.
closely matches the roof on the house.
There's a metal okay for you folks around.
Yes.
Yes,
Lance think he puts a blue roof on his house.
So that's why you want it to match.
We're okay with that?
Yeah.
Mm,
No?
No,
No, blue, let's do gray or black.
dark gray or black.
Just.
I was like, you just shot that, I was like,
Yeah,
Gray or black?
because this looks like it's gray, actually.
Your
All
vote.
right, you good with that condition?
I just need to know what you guys decided.
Gray or black?
Okay,
Great, or black.
thank you.
In line with the color of the current structure.
There's not gonna be, are you running power to this?
Need lights to operate doors,
Okay, no water,
no bathroom.
no bathroom. Okay, no water,
You usually ask those questions, and we didn't this time.
yeah, no water.
Okay, we got a motion,
Yeah, Claire seconded.
all in favor? Anybody opposed? All right, granted.
Thank you very
Sal.
much.
Thank you for waiting so patiently, because you came the first one down, and you're the last one to leave.
Part of my job, thank you.
Thank you.
May I make a motion to?
No, we have other business.
Call me tomorrow
No,
and confirm it.
I get the number.
I'm gonna fix that house. We can all that shit.
We made an
back.
assumption.
Probably did.
Everybody answered, and she made an assumption.
Maybe December, January.
I'm issuing it
Well, I
in
can,
2 days.
just because of the
Well,
exception.
Monday.
You got everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Have a good
Thank
day.
you, Sal.
Okay.
All right, other business,
Other business.
other business. Next meeting, Jamie and Claire, who else is, next meeting, December meeting, we're canceling? There's one thing on there,
Hey, cool.
a pool. What do you think?
We can do it January.
So there's one applicant put in, application, the deadline's next week, and it's for a pool.
They're gonna be putting it in.
Are they gonna be putting it in this December?
No.
Is something that could be.
They're just being proactive.
Well-
Agenda for
January.
Can we put it on the month for January? Because Jamie's not gonna be here, and Claire will not be here.
Eric is in the air.
Eric's in the air, so we may not need forum.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's December 19th. So,
Scrooge wants to come here.
or if you wanna come out of meeting, we can have a special meeting.
What did you
Jamie.
say?
I'm gonna have a special meeting.
That's for your benefit, you didn't even hear
Yeah,
it.
I thought I heard it.
I like you, Warren.
I wanted a clarification.
Does that make sense though? But,
Yeah, you wouldn't have a quorum.
Okay,
And,
so
and,
then,
and they're being proactive.
so then we will plan for that to be in the January minute.
yes. So, does that have to be announced online that we will not be hosting a?
Yes, I'm gonna take her.
Anything else?
May I make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Just a vote.
Oh, Claire's got
Oh,
something.
hold
Hold on.
Maybe you.
I rescind my motion.
When you add that.
No, it's sort of, like, it's not primary, but, we follow Robert's rules.
More or less, but there are rules.
And I think we would look more professional if we weren't so quick to motion yes and no, like we take a pause and then wait for somebody to talk. I just think that we're doing it too fast and it might make us look a little less professional.
So what do you think is too fast?
Well, like, look, a grunt means it's approved, like second.
I don't like board meetings.
I second that motion, raise your hand, or, that's, I just, I'm on 3 other boards and I know that that's what we do. And we try to get it too quick.
Too rushed. That's noted. Work on it. Okay. I like this.
No, that's a good call.
All right,
Are we?
we have a
still on
motion?
or-
Yeah, we're still on, because I never looked this up.
All right,
We didn't get a-
motion.